How you wonderful people? How are we all doing today? As you can see, I'm not in my usual studio as I'm on holiday. You can probably guess where. Yes, I'm in Wales for a week with my Kara and my cousin. But I just come across a article which I wanna do a video about. In the last video, I've suggested that Lewis Hamilton may as well be sacked. Now, that video went through the roof. However, in the comments, while most of them was constructive, there were some that were actually not so nice. However, I just want to make clear that I've got nothing against Lewis Hamilton, and I wish him nothing but success at Ferrari. But it seems to be that he may suddenly decide to call it quits on his Ferrari and his entire Formula One career. I think that would be very sad. I think that wouldn't be the end of a driver his caliber. However, I think if he is not enjoying it and if he can't get to grips with the car for whatever reason that may be, I think they should have serious talks about it and come make a decision amicable. I think it's no good if Lewis Hamilton continues to struggle and then ultimately by the end of his career will only be remembered for the fail for the hard time he had at Ferrari. I think that wouldn't do him justice because obviously he did amazing things with Mercedes and he is statistically the most successful Formula One driver who has ever lived or who's living at the minute. So while I want to make absolutely clear that I do not want him to be sacked, I do want to put an idea out there. And that idea is if Lewis Hamilton does decide to quit on his own accord, who do Ferrari put in alongside Charles Leclerc? Now, my obvious choice would be Oliver Bowman. However, Oliver Bowman is only 19, I think he is now. And I'm not entirely sure he would be following team orders as much as or as happily as Nico Hülkenberg would be. Now, you're going to say that Raz, but Nico has got a contract with Audi. Yes, he has. However, if Lewis Hamilton decides to hang up his helmet, then Ferrari need a clear number 2 driver who can back up Charles Leclerc. Now, I don't think Oliver Bowman would be happy to do that. You know, the main reason is that Oliver Bowman is still young and he wants to show what he's capable of doing. However, Nico Hülkenberg is coming towards the end of his career, so he would be more inclined to play waterboy to Charles Leclerc, and I think for him it would be an honor to drive for Ferrari, he might accept it more than, or easier, shall I say, than a Oliver Bowman might be. Having said that, Oliver Bowman might say, yes, I accept being Charles Leclerc's wingman until he retires. So these are just my thoughts, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope Lewis Hamilton doesn't rush this decision, because I think it's a big one. I think Formula One would lose a massive icon if he does walk away. But let's hope these are just speculations and they don't turn out to be reality. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. You can always leave me a comment. But I would just like to ask that you be respectful in the comments. And let's have a decent discussion and no arguments. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please, I would really like it if you wouldn't mind helping me to reach 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Huge shout out to the people that have subscribed recently. And I'll see you soon for another video. Cheers for watching, guys. Bye.